digital ledger that keeps track of every transaction. Except this ledger is shared by a bunch of computers all over the world. That's decentralization, baby. No one entity controls it, not even the government, which is great, right? No more pesky bank fees or government interference, but hold your horses because it's not all sunshine and rainbows in crypto land. Cryptocurrencies are about as stable as a newborn giraffe on roller skates. One minute they're soaring to the moon, the next they're crashing back down to earth. Remember Beanie Babies? Yeah, it's kind of like that. But here's the kicker. Is cryptocurrency the future of finance, or is it just a speculative bubble waiting to burst? Are we all going to be using Bitcoin to buy our groceries in 10 years? Or will it go the way of the dodo? That, my friends, is the million-dollar question. And frankly, nobody knows the answer. But don't worry, we're going to dive deep into the world of cryptocurrency. We'll explore the good, the bad, and the ugly. So grab your hard hats and let's go spelunking in the crypto mines. Okay, first up, the good stuff. Cryptocurrency is decentralized. Remember that whole blockchain thing? Yeah, that means no single entity controls it. Not the government, not banks, not even Mark Zuckerberg. This is a big deal for a lot of folks. It means your money is yours. No more frozen accounts or shady bank fees. You control your own financial destiny. It's like the Wild West of finance, but with less tumbleweed and more ones and zeros. Decentralization also means it's harder for governments to censor transactions or manipulate currencies. So in theory, cryptocurrency could be a tool for freedom and democracy. Of course, that's assuming everything works perfectly, which, let's be honest, it never does. Next up, accessibility. Billions of people around the world don't have access to traditional banking. No bank accounts, no credit cards, no way to participate in the global economy. That's where cryptocurrency comes in. With just a smartphone and an internet connection, anyone can use cryptocurrency. It doesn't matter who you are, where you live, or what your credit score is. Cryptocurrency could be a financial lifeline for people in developing countries or those shut out of the traditional banking system. Of course, this also means your grandma could be trading Dogecoin from her retirement home. So you win some, you lose some. Just make sure to explain to her that it's not actually a real dog coin. Now let's talk about the part everyone's really interested in, money, specifically making a lot of it. Cryptocurrency has the potential for huge returns. We're talking life-changing, early retirement kind of money. Remember that time Bitcoin went from a few cents to almost $70,000? Yeah, that wasn't a fluke. Cryptocurrencies can skyrocket in value practically overnight. It's like playing the stock market on fast forward, but with more memes and laser eyes. But before you cash in your 401k and go all in on Shiba Inu, remember what we said about roller skates? Cryptocurrency is incredibly volatile. What goes up can come down just as fast, and you could lose everything. So, maybe don't bet the farm. Finally, let's talk about innovation. Cryptocurrency isn't just about money, it's about technology. The blockchain technology behind it is revolutionary. It's like the internet, but for money. And just like the internet, it has the potential to change the world. We're already seeing blockchain being used for everything from supply chain management to voting systems. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. Cryptocurrency is driving innovation in ways we haven't even imagined yet. So even if you think cryptocurrency is just a fad, the technology behind it is here to stay. And who knows, maybe one day we'll all be using blockchain to buy our groceries and vote in elections. Or maybe we'll all be living in the metaverse, paying for virtual pizza with Dogecoins. All right, let's talk about the elephant in the room, volatility. Cryptocurrency markets are like a roller coaster designed by a caffeinated toddler. 1 minute, you're soaring high. The next, you're plummeting towards the earth, screaming for your mommy. Remember that Bitcoin chart we showed you earlier? Well, that wasn't exactly a normal day at the office. Cryptocurrency prices can swing wildly in either direction for seemingly no reason. One tweet from Elon Musk can send the market into a frenzy. This kind of volatility is enough to give even the most seasoned investor a heart attack. It makes it incredibly risky to invest in cryptocurrency, especially if you don't know what you're doing. So unless you enjoy the thrill of potentially losing all your money overnight, maybe stick to index funds. Next up on our list of cryptocurrency woes, security risks. Remember how we said cryptocurrency is like the Wild West? Well, it's also like the Wild West in terms of security. It's a lawless frontier full of hackers, scammers, and other shady characters just waiting to relieve you of your hard-earned digital cash. Cryptocurrency exchanges are prime targets for hackers. We're talking billions of dollars up for grabs. And let's just say security isn't always their top priority. There have been countless hacks where investors lost everything. And then there are the scams. Oh, the scams. From fake ICOs to elaborate Ponzi schemes, there's no shortage of ways to lose your shirt in the cryptocurrency world. It's like the internet was in the 90s, but with even more opportunities for financial ruin. Now, let's talk about government regulation, or in the case of cryptocurrency, the lack thereof. Governments are still trying to figure out what to do with cryptocurrency. It's like fitting a square peg into a round hole. Nobody knows what the rules are or if they'll change tomorrow. Some countries embrace it while others ban it. Let's address the environmental concerns surrounding Bitcoin. Bitcoin mining consumes an enormous amount of energy, more energy than some small countries. Most of that energy comes from fossil fuels. This has led to accusations of environmental disaster. And it's hard to argue with the numbers. Bitcoin mining has a significant carbon footprint. However, the truth is more nuanced. The impact depends on the energy source. Renewable sources mean minimal impact, but coal power is problematic. More miners are switching to renewables. So maybe there's hope for the planet, or maybe we're doomed. Only time will tell. All right, let's dive into the ugly underbelly of cryptocurrency, where the sharks swim with those dollar signs in their eyes. Remember all those get-rich-quick schemes your grandma warned you about? Well, they've gone digital, baby. Cryptocurrency is a breeding ground for scams and Ponzi schemes. Why? Because it's unregulated, complex, and attracts people looking to make a quick buck. It's like a siren song for suckers. You've got your classic pyramid schemes disguised as exclusive investment opportunities. They promise you the moon and the stars, but in reality, they're just taking your money, and using it to pay off earlier investors. It's a house of cards just waiting to collapse. Speaking of suckers, let's talk about FOMO. The fear of missing out is the driving force behind many a bad cryptocurrency investment. You see Bitcoin mooning, and suddenly you're scrambling to open an account on some sketchy exchange you've never heard of. FOMO turns otherwise rational people into impulsive gamblers. They throw money at any coin with a cute dog meme or a celebrity endorsement, hoping to catch the next big wave. But more often than not, they end up wiping out their savings. Remember folks, investing should be boring. It's about long-term growth, not short-term thrills. Don't let FOMO turn you into a cautionary tale on the dangers of cryptocurrency gambling. Now, for the million-dollar question, does cryptocurrency actually have any intrinsic value, or is it all just a bunch of hot air and hype? It's a debate that's been raging since Bitcoin first emerged from the primordial soup of the internet. Here's the thing, a lot of the value in cryptocurrency is based on speculation. People are buying it because they believe it will be worth more in the future, not because it has any real-world utility. It's like a digital game of musical chairs. Now, this isn't necessarily a bad thing. Speculation can drive innovation and create new markets, but it can also lead to bubbles that burst spectacularly, leaving investors holding the bag. So before you bet the farm on cryptocurrency, ask yourself, are you buying into a revolutionary technology or a speculative bubble? So there you have it, folks. The good, the bad, and the ugly of cryptocurrency. It's a wild, wacky world full of promise and peril where fortunes can be made and lost overnight. It's like the Wild West, but with better Wi-Fi and fewer gunfights. Cryptocurrency has the potential to revolutionize finance, empower individuals, and drive innovation, but it also comes with significant risks, from volatility and scams to regulatory uncertainty and environmental concerns. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme, and it's definitely not for the faint of heart. The future of cryptocurrency is uncertain. Will it become the dominant form of money, or will it go the way of the dodo? Only time will tell. But one thing is for sure, it's a fascinating and evolving space that's worth paying attention to. Should you invest in cryptocurrency? Well, it depends on your risk tolerance and financial goals. If you want to get rich quick, try the lottery, but if you research and invest responsibly, it could be part of a diversified portfolio. Nobody knows the future of cryptocurrency. It's a gamble. Don't invest more than you can afford to lose. Think of it like betting on a horse race. You might win big or end up with nothing. This is not financial advice. We're just comedians with a YouTube channel.